Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be creating a calculator app in Thunkable platform. So as you know, in a calculator app we can add, subtract, divide and multiply numbers. Similarly, we are going to create an app like that. So the screen is basically divided into three parts: the components, the mobile simulator and the properties. So let's take some rows. Let me type row and then so here's a duplicate option. So we want the row to duplicate into 5 rows. So 3, 4 and the last one 5th. Okay. So now the first thing is let's give a background color. So let's see, I want yellow and I want this one. Let's give a light shade and let's give here, oh we already took that, about this light shade and purple, and let's take another background, this one. Okay, we have already took that. Yeah, this one. There you go. Okay, so first we want a number. So let me go to label and then text input for us to type the number. And we want the label to be first. So now let's go to the width. Let's pick one fit contents and fit container. Let's take fit contents and in the label let's type number 1. And let's give the margin 2. So on the right let's give 10. And also don't forget to rename it, because you will have a big trouble if you don't rename it in the coding part. Number 1. Let's give in the brackets labels that we don't get confused. And this is the number 1 input. This is the input of the number in which we are typing. Okay. So now let's take the same thing, the number 2, because there are two numbers in which we have to add. And here again let's go to width. Pick one fit contents, fit container. Sorry, not fit container, fit contents. Let's give here number 2. Let's give a margin and let it be 10. Okay, and now let's give a background color again. Okay, now let's take about red and we can change the color, the text color, this white. And now let this be the same. And now let's take the background color. How about brown? And let's take this one little there. Okay. Now we want the operators, the multiply, divide, subtract and add. So for that we want a button, because we want to click on it. After we type the numbers we want to multiply, and the result I will show you later after this. So let's take 4 buttons. 4 buttons because there are 4 operators. Why is the button not? Okay, first let's give here, maybe it's not working because of this. Multiply, divide and subtract. Now let's add a button there. Now let's give add. And let's make it this. I don't want a radius. It will be all square, and I'm gonna give the margin also. There. Now instead of adding this, what if we just give like that? This is looking more better. Let's give mul, because if I type the whole thing then the whole screen will be covered. Divide and then subtract. And let's give a little bit of margin and the background color too. Give like about 5. And here 5. There. And here It's already there. And 5 there. Okay, now let's give the color. Maybe let's say orange. Perfect. Brown. No, brown we have already used. Gray. Let's take gray. Yeah, that's better. And black. And here let's take maybe dark green. There you go. Now and also do not forget to rename it. Almost I forgot it. Multiply, divide, subtract, and add. Multiply, divide, subtract. There you go. And now let's take the result button. There you go. It's not here. There. Now the result. Result. And again, let's now give the radius here. And let it be, how about, okay, let it be blue actually, because we haven't used blue. And now we want the reset button because we want to reset the numbers. Okay, so now let's again remove the radius and let's give reset, and also rename the result button. Result, and the spelling's wrong. It's reset and the reset. There you go. Now let's give, we have used all of them. Okay, we haven't used this. And now the coding time. Okay, so what we want first is when the add button is clicked, let's go to the math and let's take the add block. And before taking the add block, let's go to result and take set results text 2 here. So in the result, we want the number 1 input. We want the text of number 1. And I guess I haven't renamed it. The other one. Yep, I haven't renamed this. Yep. Okay, now let's give number 2. And this is the input. And then here is the label. Number 2, label. And then let's go to blocks. Okay, so now let's take the input, the text. Number 1. Why isn't this? Yeah. So when result is clicked, when the add button is clicked, from the result it's gonna add the number 1 input and then the number 2 input. Let's run it and see. There. Now let me type 100 plus, let's say, 45. See, 101. That's it. Now we can just duplicate it for 4 more, sorry. Duplicate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here you go, 4. Now, in the add, we want multiply, here we want divide, and here we want subtract. Now, we just have to do this. Now we want the multiplication sign, here the divide sign, and here the subtract. There you go. Our app is done. Such an easy app, isn't it? Yeah. Let's say 150. So add, multiply it. I guess there's some problem in multiplying. Let's see. Number 1 input, result, multiply. Okay, I think there was a problem. Let's again go to the live test and see. 100, 100, add, divide, and subtract, and multiply. There you go. And okay, I haven't done the coding for the reset. Sorry for that. Reset, when reset is click. Now from the input, I want the text to be none, and from the result, I want the text to be none, and from the number 2 input, I want it to be nothing. Let it load. There. 150 and add 105, multiply 500, divide 20, and subtract 95. And when we click on reset, okay, I think I haven't done it for 5. I haven't done for number 2. There. Number 2 input, number result. Now let's again 100, multiply, add, divide, subtract. There you go. Everything is resetted. Okay. So I hope you have enjoyed making this app. If you did, smash the like button and hit the subscribe button. I will see you guys in the next video with another cool app. Bye bye.